Dan Olds here. This is the third annual South African Student Cluster Competition, and we are looking at Team Wits E, who somehow they claim that the E designation means that they are the primary #1 team from their university. Kind of a hard concept to swallow, but that's what you're sticking to.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were given a choice of letter to choose, and we went with E.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the most common English letter used in the alphabet, so it's got a bit of an edge to it.
That's just the kind of learning you can get through these videos.
Yes.
E is a very commonly used letter in English.
This is something you should tell your kids at home.
Excellent.
More than once a day.
What's your name?
Which name?
What's your name?
My name is Paul.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Paul. Let's meet the other members of your team.
Sure. All right. Come on.
I'm Jono.
Okay.
Coolest Asian ever, Owen.
Okay. Well, and also the guy who had his dad call just now, and your dad thinking that you're just out on some vacation right now, probably getting drunk and swimming in that huge pool they built. Is that about right? Does that sum it up about right? That's what Dad thinks, though. So, Dad, get on the internet. After you teach your dad how to use the internet, have him go to this URL, and this is what you're really doing. So, Dad, maybe you shouldn't be so judgy. Yeah? Maybe you cut me a little slack, Dad. Okay. Now that that's taken care of.
I'm Callan.
Hi, Callan. How are
Callan.
you? Callan?
Callan.
Cals. Calla.
Yeah.
Well, then why have an N in there?
Pardon?
You have an N in your name.
Callan. Yeah, Callan.
It's a silent N?
Yeah, it's there.
Little silent N.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never noticed that, but okay, yeah.
That's beside the point now. Let's drive on. I'm going to edit that part out.
Okay.
Yeah, like hell. So, what do we got? What are we running? What are we trying to do here?
We're trying to win.
Good answer.
Yeah.
With what?
Well, we've got 3 nodes. Furby, Momo, and Max.
Really? You've named
And we're
your nodes.
hoping
That is so precious.
Wow.
That is so precious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They named after our pets.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't care. What's in them? Just saying. You expect nothing less than complete honesty from me.
Okay.
The rest of the world's going to lie to you every single day and every day except me.
Okay.
And I really don't care about your nicknames for your servers. But I do want to know
It's getting so
what's in
deep
them.
right now.
What do we got? What are we running?
All right. So we got like Dell standard T420s.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's cool.
Yeah, everybody's running that.
We're running dual
on.
CPU configs in all our nodes.
What CPUs?
We got Xeon 2620s,
How many
2630s.
How many cores?
2 in each. 6 cores, 2.5 gigahertz.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're getting a little more gigahertz out of those 6 cores than some of the other ones I've heard.
Yeah. So and this is standard. No overclocking, nothing like that.
You gonna look at bumping that up a little?
Yep, probably, maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Give it a little
how much
more,
we need to win by.
throw a little bit more coal in that fire and
yeah,
see what we can
definitely.
get to. You're in the corner location. You got decent airflow here.
Yep. We're ready. We want to make these babies cry.
Nothing in the rules that you can't run down to that store and get an extra fan.
Precisely. Exactly. No rules. No, nothing like that. Yeah.
Also, I wonder if they have dry ice down there.
Yeah, but we don't want to crack them just yet. You know, we just want to give them a little bit of freedom.
Keep it in mind.
Yeah.
Keep it in mind.
Definitely.
So we've got 6 core. We got 3 nodes, dual 6 cores each. You got those things up to 2 point, what you said, 2.6?
Some around that.
7, okay. How much memory?
Yeah, we're sitting around 2 and 3 gigs per core.
2 or 3 or?
Yeah, between 2 and 3. Between 3 and 4, sorry.
Better.
Yeah.
I like that answer better.
Exactly.
I think that the impulse sometimes is to under-configure the memory.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so something like that, and it's giving us, quite good setup internally. And it works really well with our CPUs.
How are we? What's our interconnect?
So we're sitting on 10 gig interconnect.
Backup? We're going to 10 gig?
Yeah, straight
we
up.
spend our money on the 10 gig NICs?
Yeah, 10 gig NICs, dual port in each, SFP
Whoa,
connections.
We're dual porting 10.
Yeah, so we have direct connections. No rings, no head node switches, none of that. Direct connections all the way through.
Wait, are you teaming the 10 gig?
No teaming. Straight direct connections between.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you've written your own. You've got no switch there that I can see.
No switch. So yeah, we've
we're
written routing tables from scratch, and
that's manly.
That's
no offense, but that's That's good.
That's
Do we
what
have
we're
that-
here to
Do
do.
we have that working?
Yeah, definitely.
Are we getting what kind of throughput are we getting?
We're getting, well, for now, we don't want to say just yet, but
Well, no one else is listening.
well, obviously not. Just the whole of the internet and like everyone around here. But
This isn't going to go up for months. I am incredibly lazy. You have no idea how lazy I am. I'll sit here and record this stuff, and I'll store it, and I'll carry
really?
it around the world with me many times. But
Oh,
when
that's
it comes
one
time
option.
to actually getting it out, you've got a long time.
really,
Some of you may have kids by the time you do this. Just saying. But, there are a couple other teams that are trying to do this and others that have shied away from it because that doing your own routing tables is truly,
it is quite a
ambitious.
challenge. We spent,
but it can be done.
Definitely. That's
Yeah.
the key.
It can't, yeah.
And the rewards are great. When you
It's a risk. But,
it's quite a big risk, but
the reward,
yeah,
though, could
precisely,
be profound.
precisely.
And so
yeah,
you don't really, that's essentially your box. You spent your money on the CPUs and on the 10 gig or the 10 gig
yeah,
NICs,
on
and
10 gig
that's it, right?
interconnect, yeah.
Okay.
And it's quite, because we were given the benchmarks before. Well, initially we did design before that, and when we got the benchmarks, we have a design well suited for it. We don't have any acceleration, no core processing, no GPUs, nothing like
Well,
that.
you had no money left for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
And you probably blew it
yeah.
on a naming service to come up with nicknames for
You
your
gotta have
nodes.
style, Dan. Come on, tell me you don't have style, Dan.
I don't nickname my equipment.
Yes, you do.
My computing
What's
stuff,
your
no.
camera's name? Don't say Canon.
Actually,
It is
Hydra
not
is
Canon.
one of them because it's liquid cooled and it's dual video cards. Yeah, it's Hydra. That's actually Hydra 1A because Tian was coming. I had to put a little disclaimer, a little thing there to distinguish it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, I do that too.
Yeah, true. You see,
So how are we feeling about the workloads, the applications?
the applications. So we've pretty much got everything set up, and we're working on sort of optimizing it for our hardware specifically.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's exactly
step.
what we're doing now. That's and right now it's going pretty well. I mean, once you get to you start with little problems and you see what happens if you change a couple of variables to keep some others steady, and sort of build up from that. And as you get to bigger and bigger problems, you spend more time on each sort of test case, and so that's where we're kind of sitting at right now. And so we've actually started official benchmarking
You started official?
with the
Not
judges.
everybody
Yeah.
has.
So we're running a few, and once we get something we're really happy with, we're going to send that through as our results.
Have you divided up the application responsibility among the team?
Yes,
or-
certainly.
Who's doing OpenFlow?
I'm doing OpenFlow.
How do you feel about that? You got it compiled yet?
Yes.
Okay.
It takes 4 hours, but with the magic of Intel compilers and special
But it's
flags,
it's a hands-on
it's,
feeling. It's craftsmanship
definitely
that you don't get in this
certainly.
day of automation.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yours
exactly.
is a unique compile of it.
True.
Yes.
True.
So
We initially started with just binaries, which you can get straight from OpenFOAM. But of course, those are fairly sort of generic and standard, and you want to get the best out of it as you can, and so you compile it for your hardware, obviously. Because we have Xeons, we have AVX instruction sets, and not just x86.
Hells
so
yeah.
we want to take as much advantage of that as we can. That's vector multiplication, in one step. So we definitely want to have that. So we compile for that, and we're just doing as much as we can to fully take we have 12 cores in each computer sitting at 2.5 gigahertz. So we definitely want to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So
Who's doing
that's
LinPack?
LinPack. So that's John.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. You look a little twitchy. LinPack going okay?
No, I'm
Look
good.
a little
I'm
nervous.
good. No.
This light's not that bright. You're looking a
Can't see out
little,
my
little sheen of sweat. It's not that hot out there. Air conditioned in here.
Yeah.
So LinPack going okay?
Yeah. It's going alright.
How close are we to what our theoretical could be?
I'd rather not say it.
Is it within the same continent?
Yeah. Yeah, we're in the same
The same country?
Yeah.
Would it be
say
on the
so.
same mass transit system? No? Oh,
I'd say so, yes.
We can say we're getting around 70 to 90% efficiency on our LinPack scores. Yeah. And we haven't run a full sort of lockdown problem size just yet.
doing that without
So-
even trying is what you're trying to say. That's what you're trying to say. We're getting
Gotta have
70
style.
to 90%. Haven't even looked at the code yet. That's just out of the box. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that.
As he said, we're trying to take advantage of what we have. So
Yeah. And so you work on HPCG? You're doing that? What about it? Tell me
We
about
haven't really, that's our last benchmark that we're probably going to run. We have obviously done our research
Hold
about
on.
it.
Yeah, probably not clapping the rubber
Can I rap?
football against the mic.
Oh, my bad.
Just, you know.
That's it.
There you go. Yeah. So, where are we at?
Okay, so as I said, that's probably going to be the last.
But we want to talk into the mic.
Okay,
There you
cool.
go. Okay.
Probably going to be the last benchmark we run, all right?
Yeah.
We have researched how to optimize it, just a few tweaking that would need to be done.
Little tweaks,
Little
little
tweaks, and
snip
then-
here, little addition there, a couple of lines, and you're all good.
Exactly. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. We're not really worried about that.
What do you think about this mystery app? What's that going to be?
Isn't
I
it?
heard Minesweeper, but
Huh?
that's just what I've heard. I don't know. Yeah, I keep looking
I'm
for
really
that.
good at that game, so let's hope it's
Yeah, well, you got to optimize it.
top score.
It's a
Hold the
square
all-time
grid
record.
of mines that's several million by several million. Just
Really?
saying. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
wow.
Where's the odds?
Not a
Better
problem.
bring a big load of them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Not a problem.
But that's going to be interesting because that mystery app, who knows what
Indeed,
that's going to
indeed.
be.
Yo, exactly. We're trying to get that as quickly as possible. So yeah, if it is something tricky, we'll have time to you know.
So do you have to turn in your final results to get the mystery app?
Indeed.
So that's going to keep you from tweaking and tweaking and tweaking.
So we're
and
going to do that as
tweaking.
quickly as possible. Hopefully
Yeah.
we get all three done by today, and then we can
Really?
get it. Hopefully.
I think that would put you in the lead. I don't know. I don't know of anybody else that so far is looking at getting all three in today. I think it's a good move. But
We shall try.
It's a bit risky too, but I mean.
But you're all about the risk and reward. You're all about the risk. You're riding the
Indeed.
line.
Definitely.
You're riding that razor thin edge between success and dominance and total ignominy and failure. There is no middle ground for your team. Not for Wits E,
Let's see.
right? It's a risk of being overly dramatic. But this is probably the most important thing in your life right now. And this is going to probably dictate the path that your lives follow from here on in.
Really?
Just saying.
Is that what you said to everyone else? No?
Yeah, I've been trying to like scare some people.
Cool.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of fun. Yeah, this is, you see some broken down guys in gutters that they clustered once,
Yeah. Ooh.
but they didn't make it to the big dance.
Oh.
Didn't get to Germany, didn't get to America, didn't get to China. Broken people. So do your work and do it well. Cluster with a fury
Yes.
that no one else has seen. That will come through. As I the tiger. You know what I'm talking about. I can tell from looking at you.
I think
You know what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
I need to give these pep talks professionally. I could really do this. I could really do this. This would be great. It doesn't matter what the sport is. Doesn't matter what it is. Just that's what I'm thinking.
I think
Yeah.
we're opposite. I think we're a really chill team, actually.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the other teams, they actually
Yeah, we
very stressful. No,
We're the
we
rubber football.
we have a
I
different
know.
ball
We throw
every
it
day.
around.
You're kind of out front and you're
So-
confident and it's good. I like this. It's brash. It's again riding the line between risk and reward.
Yeah.
And it sounds pretty good so far. We'll see what happens. But let me know if something happens, good or bad, and be right back down here to document it for future generations. Yes. Yes.
Sure thing.
Just raise your hand.
You
Question?
talking? I think a lot of our risks were very calculated. We didn't just do things because.
I
of,
would agree,
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
It's very calculated risk. So yeah, there's a lot of research and hard work, late nights that went into the design of this cluster and how we're gonna make it all work.
You put in the time. You've been on this field 1,000
Yeah.
times before. You faced these challenges before.
Yeah. So
but
now this is the
it's all
big
on the
day.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going to live and die with what comes out of that machine and that highly evolved technology.
Cool. Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
super clustering's all about.
Like beyond like the sort of confident facade, you know, there's been, you know,
There's
a really
there's a
serious amount of
confident underlayer
training and
underneath your
yeah,
confident
exactly.
facade.
There's,
Yeah,
there's
and then nougat, and then a little more chocolate, then more confidence.
definitely.
Right? Okay.
Of course, it's you know, it's,
And then like a peanut in the middle.
yeah.
Okay. So that's how your whole.
Sometimes it's your cherry, but you know,
Caramel, man.
you gotta have options. You
But
know?
there's confidence in every other layer.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So with
Yeah.
that, I have other folks to talk to. But this has
Definitely.
been great. This is
Thanks,
fun.
Dan. That's amazing, man.
And
yeah.
good luck.
Great.
I'll be back. I'm only down there, so yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Brilliant. All
Talk
right.
to you soon.
Awesome,
Bye-bye.
Dan. Cool.